and thank you for visiting Veterans Corner again. Our guest today is Miss Estela Villamarillo, and she's here today to discuss suicide prevention because she is a suicide prevention counselor and specialist with the Jacob industry. And she's here today to share information with you, or rather with us, about the services that they perform to veterans and the community as well. So, Ms. Estela, thank you for coming on board.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, first tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I could tell you about myself. So, like you said, I'm actually a native from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan,
Detroit, Michigan, yes. But I've lived in Louisiana since I was 12 years old now. Lafayette for 3 years now.
Okay.
My family is in Shreveport, actually,
Okay.
all the way up there. But yes, I am a PLPC, so I'm a provisionally licensed professional counselor.
Okay.
I'm working toward full licensure currently, and yes, I am a suicide prevention specialist with Jacob Crouch Suicide Prevention Services. It's a mouthful.
Yes, it is a mouthful.
But yes, we are a branch of the family tree. So the family tree is where I work at.
Okay.
And what the family tree is, it's a mental health nonprofit. Where we offer mental health services,
Okay.
community-based. We're one of the few clinics who take Medicaid.
Medicaid?
Actually, we do
Okay.
take Medicaid. We also offer out-of-pocket services as well.
Out-of-pocket?
And we're soon to begin to take other commercial insurances as well. But we are one of the few to accept Medicaid in the area.
Okay. Well, tell me something. How did Jacobs get their name?
Yeah. So besides the mental health services we do community education as well. We have SENLA, which is for maternal health in Alexandria. But our branch, Jacob Crouch Suicide Prevention Services, we are named after a UL student.
A UL student, okay.
Jacob Crouch was a student at UL. He, actually, we talk about him at every one of our QPR trainings where we put up a picture of his.
Okay.
And in it, he has a smile, and we ask, how do you guys think he is? How is he feeling? What can you tell me about him from just looking at his picture?
Yeah.
And everyone says, oh, he looks happy. He's got a smile on his face, right?
Yes.
And we make that point because not everyone who is struggling is going to present that outwardly, right? Going to present in that stereotypical manner where they isolate themselves, they walk around dejected. He didn't do that. He, very opposite. He was part of a fraternity. He was a football player. He threw parties all the time. No one knew, like, the internal conflict that he had inside.
The internal conflicts, okay.
Because he would show up to class with a smile on his face. But 3 days before he was set to graduate, Jacob died by suicide in December of 2005. Yes,
2005. So that started off the
foundation. His family, yes, were gonna continue his name, his legacy, and they started a foundation. They were able to raise $30,000 by throwing one of his annual parties, a luau.
Okay.
And they were able to raise this money to start this foundation, to be able to train students on suicide prevention, which was 2006. And by 2018, the family tree was able to absorb Jacob Crouch, and now not only do we do students, but we do to anyone and everyone in the community who wants a training.
Okay, well, I can see where you guys offer pretty good service.
Yes.
Trying to make a connection. And I'm sure that also involved the veterans as well.
Yes, sir. So what we do is provide suicide prevention trainings where we offer QPR, which is evidence-based 2-hour training. We learn about suicide statistics, myths, facts, clues, warning signs to suicide. And then we go over the intervention of QPR, question, persuade, and refer. We do a little practice segment in there as well, and you learn those steps of how to talk to someone who is going through a suicidal crisis and how to get them the help that they need. And then on the other hand, we do the assist training as well, which is like the gold standard in suicide prevention training, and that one is more intensive. It's over 2 days. It's 16 hours, 8 hours each day, and it really is very, very wonderful to be a part of and to
Yes.
learn and to grow. And there's a lot of practice segments in that as well. And we'll be having a community one later this month
Okay.
too.
So really, they're not going to be professionals, but they'll be able to talk to someone, knowing what to say, how to say it. This is what your training is all about.
Exactly.
Because sometimes first person on the scene might make the big difference.
Very much
Okay.
so.
So
No, this is for lay people. That you don't have to have a training certificate, higher knowledge, education. This is for lay people. This is for people who you come across in your daily life at the grocery store, your sister, your brother,
Yes.
a friend at church. This is for being able to talk to whoever about. You don't have to have extensive training to prevent suicide at all. You just want to be able to talk to somebody about it, right? Hear
Yes.
what they're going through,
Yes.
listen to their story, make them feel heard, and that's how you help prevent suicide.
yeah. Well, I do know that when it comes to the veteran side, veterans, hate to say this, but they commit suicide quite frequently in
Yes,
kind of
sir.
large numbers.
They sure do,
on a monthly basis.
unfortunately.
And because I'm assuming that it's because of I'll put it like this. Being a veteran, we have barriers, obstacles, and even, I guess you can say, resistance from the community. That's on top of everything else that we face, normally that we face in
normal
everyday
things,
life.
right?
So there's that on top of what we face every day. And sometimes it just gets too big for us, or just that we think that there's no answer. They've been struggling. And hopefully that with someone in your position, maybe would have trained someone to talk with them and maybe just save their life and let them know that
Exactly.
life is worth fighting for.
Exactly.
They're willing to fight for a country. Why not be willing to fight for your life? You know.
Exactly.
So I think what you guys do is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Now, do you get referrals from the VA? Because I do know that you do get referrals from the VA.
No, we don't. Not
Okay.
specific referrals.
Not particular, because I think you need to get certified by the VA. Okay, if you can get to the VA and ask for certification, and once they certify you, they will give you a letter to be able to service a veteran that they refer to. Might be for 3 months, 6 months, normally about a year sometimes. You can work with the veteran.
Really?
Okay.
For counseling services?
For counseling services and
Wonderful.
working with them. So if you guys can make a leap to the VA, and rather than, I'm not saying veterans don't just stop there, come to them anyway.
Right.
But the thing is though, if you get the VA to give you guys a certification letter, and they can help serve the veteran that they refer. And that's one way of maybe saving a person's life.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Getting those resources. And what we also do at Jacob Crouch is we participate in outreach. That's how we met at a Veterans Fair.
Yes, we met at a Veterans Fair. Yeah,
Exactly.
we did.
Yeah. We sure did. And we do outreach. We all go participate. We share information, pass out resources, little papers that say how to talk to a veteran who's going through a
Right.
crisis. Right. Lethal being safety is very important as well. And we also offer a support group for anyone who's lost someone to suicide. And we have that here in our Lafayette office in person twice a month.
Twice a month.
Yes, sir. And to my knowledge, we're the only clinic that offers that support group for someone who has lost someone to
You're
suicide.
the only clinic?
Yes. I know there's other support groups.
Not the only clinic in the Acadiana area, or in the, say, Lafayette
Lafayette.
area?
Lafayette
Okay.
area, yeah.
So you do have others around the state?
Yes, for sure. I know there's a big one like Charles. Baton Rouge has a wonderful support group as well.
Okay.
And there's, of course, always online ones as well that people are able to participate with. But my grant specifically, these trainings are typically all expensive actually, but we offer them completely for free.
Right.
And the way we're able to do that is because we're funded by state grants, national grants.
By state grants? Okay.
National grants, where we are able to do this at no cost for all of these people that want this training,
Okay.
who do want part of the support group. And my focus is specifically as a comprehensive specialist is outside of the Lafayette area and veteran population. Because veterans, like you said, do die of suicide at a higher rate than non-veterans.
Yes.
We know that it's double the suicide rate of non-veterans.
Double?
Double.
I know it's rather high.
It's double. It's double the rate to non-veterans. And we know that veterans are more likely to own firearms as well than the general
Yes.
population.
Yes.
So this stresses very much the importance of lethal safety means as well,
Okay.
which is securing your firearms, keeping it safe
Well,
in storage.
I'm sure the veteran already knows that information. But if he is in a dark place mentally, that's not going to help.
Exactly.
Okay.
It takes, I think, 5 minutes between making the decision to want to die by suicide to actually attempting suicide. And the purpose of lethal means safety is creating time and distance between you and a firearm or any other lethal
Right,
means
right.
would it be. And that's why during our trainings, we highly stress the importance of keeping your firearms safe. And not only for yourself, but
For your children,
grandkids
yeah.
are coming over,
Yes,
right? If
yes.
you're traveling, you want to make sure your guns are secure. There's a lot of reasons why you want to have safe storage for your firearms, not only those that can arise with mental health issues and suicide ideation, but a lot of reasons we want to keep our guns safe, right?
Well, I do know that, but when it comes to veterans, we are a unique group, I guess you can say. We belong to a unique club. And as veterans, we should be also looking out for each other as well. And one of the ways is a veteran to even take this course to help your veteran comrades,
Exactly.
their friends as well. So I really stress that if veterans out there that can take advantage of this course that you guys offer, that they may save one of their friends.
Exactly.
You know. Now, overall, what does the family tree do? I mean, there's more than just one service, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, like we said, we offer our Jacob Crouch is part of it, the counseling services that we do, and then community education classes. Well, we offer anger management classes.
Anger management?
If you're
Okay.
court ordered to participate in these classes, we offer them as well. We have Tykes program as well that works with daycare centers. Our counselors work with daycare centers around the area too. We do a lot in the community. We're very much a community-based organization where we go
When it comes
after.
when it comes to daycare, when you say daycare, what type of services you do there? I mean,
Yeah, it's for counselors go
the
in the
instructors,
daycares.
the instructors you're talking about, working with the children.
Exactly.
Okay, okay.
Working with the instructors at the daycare, implementing different interventions or strategies to be able to help the kids, things of that nature. It's pretty neat what we're out there doing. Yeah, we're doing a lot. And then we have our Healthy Start in Central Louisiana. We used to have it here. Unfortunately, it was not funded. Again, just grants and that stuff. But we do still have it in Alexandria, and that's a program for expecting families, case management for mothers.
Expecting families. Okay.
Case
okay.
management for mothers, where to get resources, offering things like diapers and bottles and things of that nature. That's
Okay.
in Central Louisiana. So we do a lot in the community. We do.
Yeah. Well, from past experience and listening to stories and everything else, a lot of individuals who get married, sometimes they were raised in a dysfunctional family, and whatever traits that they were taught, they pass it on to they use it in their own family.
It's a cycle.
And it's a cycle, and it may affect their children, whether they know it or not. Because I do know of several instances, even in my own family, where things got kind of rough, where the father went a little bit beyond what he should have done. But being, in this case, being a veteran,
Yeah.
I think his PTSD kind of took over.
Yeah.
You know, so I really would suggest to anyone that whenever they get married, if they don't mind even coming to you guys and learn about the program, because it would help them understand when dealing with their children. Because we all know, for those of us who have children, I've had 4 of them,
Yeah.
and they drove me up the wall. But my wife and I, we survived, you know. But we gave them a family history, I guess, where they carried it on, where we are proud of them. But in some cases, some family members don't pass that on. They pass on something that they were raised with,
Exactly.
and it becomes generational. Then their child thinks of it that way as well.
It's called breaking
So,
the cycle.
breaking the cycle. So if anybody that's out there that in a contemplating marriage, I would say just for the hell of it, come take this course. At least give you some idea, some information that may help you in the future, if and whenever you do have children. Because we all know children can make you lose your mind sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
We know that over 49,000 people died from suicide in the year 2022 in the United States.
2022,
49,000.
49,000 died of suicide.
And that's not even including 18 and younger. And
That's not including 18 or younger?
And we know that there's a youth mental crisis with mental health as well. So it's important to start very young, having conversations about mental health, asking, hey, you're going through something rough. Are you
Yes.
thinking about
Yes.
suicide?
Yes.
Starting these conversations when they're young so that they're more equipped to be able to express sentiments like that
Right.
if they do experience something like that as they get older.
Well, I
so
tell you
that's
what,
what's
yeah, I
important.
can see where you're coming from with that. I'm just hoping that for the audience out there, will really take advantage of what you guys are offering, because I guess you can say it is valuable information that you can be used not just in the present but in the future as well, and you can pass the same information on to your children.
Exactly.
You know, and it
Exactly.
hopefully would break that cycle if that's the case.
Exactly. Start a
But
conversation.
as far as family tree is concerned, I know you guys are involved in a lot of stuff, and just to sit down and listen to what you're saying, what you're bringing to the table, that I think it makes an impact and can change the lives of the community, citizens, as well as veterans also.
Exactly.
But when you're particularly focusing on the veterans, what do you focus on when it gets down to the veterans?
For veterans, it's very important for lethal safety means because of those firearms. We know that I think it's believed 70% of people who use firearms in their attempt die. So we're trying to make firearms more secure, keeping that time and distance. And the way we do that is by safe storage. And there's a whole lot of means in which we can do that.
Okay.
And then we have things like a cable lock.
A cable lock.
Cable lock for putting in your firearm. You can get these at your VA office. You can get these at Louisiana Department of Health. These are available for free.
For free?
From them. Yes, sir.
Okay,
to
I
be
wasn't
able to
aware of that.
put
That's-
Cable lock.
Yes.
We have these as well that Louisiana Department of Health also offers. These are for medication. This deactivates any active medication in there. You put it in
Deactivates?
there and dissolves. Eco-friendly, like it's a very good resource or
Okay.
means to keep safe. And then something even as simple as this is a safety chamber flag. You slip it into the firearm.
Slipping into the firearm. Okay.
And then here you can put a photo, a poem, a quote, Bible verse, joke, anything that reminds you of reasons to stay alive.
stay alive.
Keeping it on the firearm to
And
give you
so-
that pause, right?
Yes,
To
okay.
give you that time,
That's cute. That's
to
nice.
rethink
That's-
to distance.
As simple as that is, I mean,
Simple
that
as
could
something.
save someone's life.
Exactly.
And I think you got something else there. I think you have. I'm not sure.
And then we know about the Armory Project, a very
Armory.
wonderful program that works with local firearm retailers where they can store your firearms for free. If you're going through a mental health crisis, if you want your firearm secure, if you want to keep it there for 6 months or however long, they're able to do it for free. And our local one is the Rustic Renegade.
Okay.
That is the firearm retailer here in Lafayette that is going to be able to help with the Armory Project.
Okay, so in other words, that's the only one
In Lafayette,
in Lafayette?
only in Lafayette. There's a lot elsewhere, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, Shreveport. I saw the map. There's several all over
Because
the
whenever
state.
you mention, when I'm thinking about retailers who sell guns as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah. This works with the retailers. The Army Project just exists, and they collaborate with the retailers to be able to.
so if a person, say from Walmart, go to Walmart and say, I want to put this up, save it, they can do that?
Not Walmart, just the
Just
Rustic Renegade.
They can refer
here.
them to. They can
This is
refer them
what we
to.
want
yeah.
to talk to about, because a lot of people don't know about this
Right.
program and project.
Yes.
Where people going through a crisis or whatever it is are able to temporarily store their arms for free.
Right.
At the Rustic Renegade, located northeast of Angeline Thruway.
Yeah, well, we can
in
put that up
Lafayette.
on our program
Yeah, no,
as well.
this is wonderful to know about as well.
Because knowing all this, I mean, and you saying what you said there, my first impression went straight to Walmart, Target, or the gun shops around here. But basically, it's only that
That one
place.
right there is where you want to go if
Right.
you want to keep your
And
firearms.
and the other ones, other retail stores, will basically should be referring you
They
to
should.
them. But
If you want to.
They should know about it.
Right.
Well, I tell you what, this is coming close to the end of our interview. I hate to say this, to be honest with you, because she shared a lot of information with us, and I'm hoping that she can come back and share more information, and hopefully information that will impact your life.
Sounds
So,
great.
Ms. Estella, thank you for coming on
Thank
board,
you, Mr. Gregg. I appreciate it.
and I'm sure we could do something else in the future.
Sounds great.
And let's just go from there, okay?
Wonderful.
Well, thank you guys. All I can tell you is stay safe, take care, and God bless the United States.
Thank you.